Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Loving Your Life with Mama D. Of course, I'm Glenda Davis, aka Mama D. And today is Glow Wednesday. So glad that you decided to come back and spend this time with me today on this wonderful Wednesday. I hope that you all have your journals from last week. I hope you're ready for some questions, answers, and to take some notes, because today we're going to be talking about the environment and how it affects our health. I don't want to make this a long video, so we're going to probably have to cover environment at least in 2 sessions, okay? It's very important that we understand our environment, how to maneuver it, and how it makes us feel, and how it affects our health, okay? All right, if you're interested in that content, come on and let's get to it. Well, first of all, let me explain. This eye is swollen because I did have an eye surgery on Friday and I am recuperating still. So thank you for tolerating this. I hope it doesn't bother you too much, but it doesn't bother me at all. I feel perfectly fine. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get to our subject today. I hope that you all have your, I hope that you have your journals. I have mine, and I hope you've been jotting down how you feel, some of the things that you want to really talk about, some things that you want to share with me, because I have a lot of things that I'm going to be sharing with you. So first, let's go ahead and talk about one of the 6 areas that we're going to be covering on this first, I guess we can call it our first semester, but we're going to be talking about the environment. How does the environment affect you? And now we all know, global warming. We know that there's a lot of chemicals and toxins in the air. We know that our soil has been depleted. We know that everything, as far as the ozone layer and everything outdoors is most of the time out of our control unless we do our part by recycling and helping whatever way we can with keeping our environment and our space clean outside of our home. So we can do that in many ways. First, let's talk about the air quality within your home. What are you doing to keep the air clean and fresh in your home? 1, are you changing your air filters in your furnace? It is imperative that you change those filters. If you don't change them once a month or once every 2 months, whatever the requirement is for your particular furnace filter, you should probably check with the manufacturer, but you need to change those at least every couple of months. You will be surprised. If your air filters are coming out extremely dirty, then you need to change them more often. Also, if there's someone in your family who has allergies, such as myself, it would be good to invest in a allergy type filter. They do have certain ones that filter a little stronger for people who have allergens, and that will work a lot better for allergies. Now, the other thing you can do is invest in an air filter. I have 2, one for upstairs and one for downstairs. They're both relatively small, but they cover so many thousand square feet. And I got mine from Amazon. You can check and probably get them at your local Walmarts or Target. Different prices, but you don't have to spend a fortune on them. You can get one that's less than $100 and put it in your bedroom or the family room, wherever you spend the most of your time, and run them. Put them on, turn them on, not just at night, but throughout the day, because it's imperative that we keep our air quality as clean as possible. But we know that there are all kind of tragic accidents, some of these train derailments and, chemicals flying all through the air. And it's not something that can be rectified in a day, not a month, not even a year. So some of these train wrecks is going to take decades to clean up. If it's out of sight, it's out of mind. We really don't think about it because it's not in the news per se, but we need to understand that the air quality outside is what comes on the inside. And that's the least that you can do is handle the air quality within your own home. Okay, so those are the first two things that are imperative for keeping your home air quality good. Okay, the next thing, as far as our environment, is clutter. One of the worst things that you can do is have a cluttered environment. Okay, now this is my rule of thumb, and I tell my girls this, and this is what I do my best to live by. You either put it away, give it away, or throw it away. It is that one, two, three, that simple. If it's something that you want, it's something that you need, and you have a place for it, put it away. Put it in its place. If you put it in its place, then you don't have to be frazzled trying to find it the next time you want to use it. Put it away in its prospective place. If it's something that it doesn't have a place, you don't really need it, then give it away. Bless somebody else with it. Give it to the Goodwill. Give it to the friend. Give it to a neighbor. Give it to someone who needs it and has a place for it. So if you can't put it away, if it's not worth giving away, if it's broken or something, then throw it away. Get rid of it. So the more that you rid stuff that you don't need, the better off you'll be, the more space you'll find that you have. And I tell you, and we, especially in our age category over 50, we have accumulated some stuff. You know, a girl once told me, one of my friends, she said, you have to give it away in order to get. If you don't give, how can you expect to receive? So I remember all those purses. I had purses, just the whole shelf, just purses. I wasn't carrying all those purses. Some of those purses, I mean, they were nice. Some of them were Coach bags. And every time I went to a Coach outlet, I felt like I had to buy a Coach purse. Oh, I had a collection: the red, the brown, the doctor's bag, the tote bag. I had it in blue, the wallets, all of it. I just started giving that stuff away. I just started giving those Coach bags away, and a lot of other things. The Coach bags, I gave them to friends, and some of the other bags, I gave them to the Goodwill. It was just too much. And then I looked, and I still have a ton of bags. Because you know how we are, every time we go to the store and we see something else that we like and we want, we get it. And we accumulate. So you have to give stuff away or throw it away if it's not good, so that you can have space for the new. Okay? All right. So let's talk about the bedroom. Our bedroom, sometimes we can use the wrong color scheme for our environment. The bedroom should be restful tones, like soft greens, soft blues, soft grays, even a deep purple. But if you paint your bedroom white or yellow or hot pink, you're going to go in there and your eyes are going to be like wide open, because even at night, that paint on the wall still glows. You cannot darken a white room. It's just something about the hues and the values of the paint on the wall. It's just almost impossible to darken that room. Okay? So think about the colors. Think about your walls, your window treatments. Do you have darkening blinds or darkening curtains? Or what is it that you can do to make your room more restful? Because if it is a cluttered mess where clothes are hanging out of the drawers, you can't get the clothes hung up in the closet, it makes you restless. Take it from me. I've been there, done that. I understand. We have so many clothes, so we can't get them organized. We end up putting them under the bed, in the dressers, in totes, and woo, because we have too much stuff. The dresser just being cluttered, and you can't find your lipsticks, you can't find your perfume. Everything is just in a disarray. We have to organize and get that whole bedroom situation into a restful state. A restful state. Consider taking the TV out. Consider, what is it in the room that is that's noisy? Do you live close to an expressway or railroad track. Those things make a difference in how you rest, okay? Now, in a kid's room, we always want to do, brighter colors for a kid. I think they can take it. Usually when a kid is sleeping, you just put them in a bed and they're out. But when you get a little older, you can't have all them super duper bright colors. I mean, if you can, to each his own, if you can do that. But my take on it is get you some restful grays, blues, soft greens. Those are the colors that you should set up in your bedroom. Now let's talk about just the kitchen for a minute. The kitchen. The kitchen to me is the heart of the home. That's where all the love for food and the gathering place. And when we bring home the groceries, we're storing our fruits and vegetables and canned goods. And then we have the knives and appliances and the stove and the refrigerator and the microwave. All those things that we use every single day, from the coffee pot to the can opener to the pots and pans. All those things are things that we use every single day, and it has to be organized into the place where every time you look for the can opener, you don't have to tear the whole kitchen apart looking for the can opener. If you have a bunch of dull knives, get rid of those knives. In those oh my goodness, in those plasticware that you don't have a top to it, or you got the tops and you don't have the bottom, recycle them. Get them out of there. Life will be so much simpler when we consolidate and we make things compact and organized. So that's enough today for the environment. If there's some other things that you would like me to discuss, go ahead and drop it in the comments. And we'll get to it. We'll get to it because I know next week we're going to do a little bit more on our environment. It's a couple more things that I really, really want to cover that will help us to feel better, to feel comfortable. Just thinking about not only the colors, but the atmosphere and just setting the tone of the house. Your house, let me tell you something. During that pandemic, when they said stay in, I didn't have no problem. I had no problem whatsoever. You know why? Because my home is peaceful. It's peaceful and it's quiet. I know where to go. I know where to sit. I know where to lay. And honey, you have to have an environment that your home should be your sanctuary. It has to be your sanctuary. It has to be the place that you can go and get away. Once you shut the door, you leave your job. You leave the folks, you leave the crazy car drivers, leave all that outside and shut your door. And you're at home, sweet home. Okay? Hey, listen, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and don't forget to share it with someone. And listen, I'll see you on next week. We're going to have part 2 of our environment. Okay? Hey, and put in the notes what you want to talk about. What did you put in your journal that you want to talk about, that you want me to cover, okay? And we'll talk about it real soon, all right? Listen, have a great day. It's your life. You love it. And make the best of it, all right? Until next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.